Hello everyone, welcome back. For those who are new here, I'm Umar, the founder of GrowthWinner. On this channel, I share my learnings and insights on SEO. In this third video on article writing using ChatGPT, I will share how to generate an outline for your content and why it's important. If you have researched your topic well, creating an outline for the article shouldn't be an issue. I will discuss various ways I use to generate the content outline. Try those approaches on your end and see which one works best for you. Wait, Umar, you said at the start that you will be sharing the exact blueprint. Now you are asking us to try it ourselves. It's because there are many variables involved in the process. I don't know which topic you are writing about, who you are writing for, how well you are informed about using ChatGPT, etc. But I will make sure to discuss what worked best for me. I don't need to explain the importance of outlining, but for those who don't know, here you go. Just like if you don't have the end destination when you are traveling, you can go off the track. The outline serves as the roadmap for your article. It helps you organize the article's key points, ensuring you cover all of them and keep your writing focused. Plus, it makes the actual writing process faster and easier. If you don't have the outline built first, you will be scratching your head after each heading and thinking, what should I write next? Sure, you can ask ChatGPT to write a 1,000-word article in one go, and it will spam the article with overused words and phrases like delve into, elevate, unlock, etc.
You cannot escape me.
I recommend that you watch my on-site SEO checklist video so you can learn why a solid outline is important for your content. The link to that video is in the description. You can watch it after completing this one. Don't go right now, no. So, the first step is to create a blank document and name it as your topic outline. Before I share any approach, here's the tip. While creating the outline, note down your own points that you consider would be the best to discuss, provided you know about the topic you are writing about. For example, I was writing about SEO versus PPC. I thought we should discuss the scalability of both marketing strategies. I know this from my own experience, and none of the top ranking articles were discussing about it. Alright, there are two approaches to generating an outline. Approach number one, using topical relevance tool. As of recording this video, it's a free tool and I used it to find entities and semantic phrases against the keyword or topic I'm writing about. I use two types of prompt to see which one works well. First, head over to this URL and type your main keyword in the search bar. If you're using it for the first time, sign up and then return to the URL I referred to earlier. After entering the keyword, it will take a couple of seconds to load. Once done, the data will be divided into three sections: semantic keywords containing signal keywords and phrases, entities by frequency and relevancy, and schema, which is outside the scope of this video. Now, you will notice some entities and semantic phrases that seem irrelevant to the topic. So, we will ask ChatGPT to clean this list for us. Here is the prompt. Make sure to change the topic and other placeholders in this prompt and the later prompts that I will be sharing with you. Also, if you need these prompts, feel free to download them using the Gumroad link in the description so you don't have to copy them from the screen. After that, we will ask Chat to give a clean list, and here is how. So, we have our first version of the outline. Now, paste the headings generated by Chat into our main document. Don't worry, we will clean the irrelevant headings later on. Kevin originally shared the next prompt that I'm about to share, but I made changes in that prompt to make it relevant to my process. Here you go. Yes, it's freaking giant one prompt. As complex as the prompt sounds, the output is amazing. Here, we're asking ChatGPT to perform tasks at once and give corresponding solutions. Then critically evaluate those solutions to find the best one. It will list the headings that you can use to create your outline. This prompt uses the same clean list of semantic keywords and entities from our previous step, which is why I added that as a part of our first approach. Approach number two, online research using browsing tool. So, for the first strategy in this approach, we will use paid version of ChatGPT with WebPilot GPT enabled. Once enabled, run the following prompts in the separate tabs of the chat. The emphasis on separate tabs: prompt number 1, prompt number 2, and prompt number 3. As said, remember to change the placeholder for your topic. Now, you will have 3 chats with ChatGPT in separate tabs, all with different forms and a list of headings. Paste these into our main raw document. We will refine this later on. Alternatively, you should try using ChatGPT without WebPilot enabled. This this is how the new prompts will look like. I don't need to explain this again, but you must use different tabs and chats to run both prompts. For the second strategy in our approach number 2, we will use a Perplexity AI Pro account and run the same prompts one by one that we used when the Web Pilot plugin was enabled in ChatGPT. Perplexity uses a different engine than ChatGPT, so you may get additional points to add. I even used Bing Chat and Gemini, aka Bard, when I first started developing this process, but GPT-4 works perfectly. If you want it, please feel free to test it on your end for your topic. There you have it. Now all you need is to refine the outline and finalize it. By refinement, I mean we will now choose only those headings and subheadings that are actually relevant to our target topic. Although you can do refinement while you are generating those outlines, I like to follow a batching approach in my work as it saves a lot of time. Now, you must have input from multiple sources and raw data in your document. I split my Mac screen into two to see the points from one and write the finalization on the other. Start from the main points according to the research you have done using the steps explained in the previous video. The whole point of refining this outline is to set a logical flow from one point to the next. Once main points are listed, start writing down the subheadings under each of those main headings. Make them super clear and concise so they make sense with the main heading. If you run out of ideas on subheadings for your main topics, here is the prompt that you can use. After adding the subheadings, see if you have covered all essential points that your reader expect to find in this article and pain points are addressed. We researched this earlier and took notes. As a last step, go through each heading and subheading to see if you feel any gap in the outline where additional details or explanations are needed. One important thing is to ask yourself if the topic outline is comprehensive without being overwhelming. You will likely end up sharing too much information and the reader will get overwhelmed. After you are done finalizing it, ask Chat if the outline makes sense, aka has a logical flow, and if there are any gaps where additional details or explanations are needed. Here is the prompt that I use. If the score is less than 8, ask ChatGPT to make it 10 by 10. Otherwise, just leave and don't try to make 8 by 10 as 10 by 10, or you will waste a lot of time because perfection is the enemy of progress. Now, before we step into our content creation process in the next video, we need some important details, that is subpoints for each of our subheadings. I like to have at least 3 bullets that I want to discuss or share under each heading or subheading, normally under 250 words. You can use this prompt to come up with the ideas because we will be using these points to write the article for each subheading. Lastly, this outlining process should not take more than 30 minutes for each topic that you are writing about. That's it. I will see you in the next video on generating the content. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any video from this series. Thank you so much. Bye bye.